Well, folks, I've got two of these rakes this morning to do a bunch of welding on. As you can see, the tongue is broke completely in two on this rake. And it's pretty easy to find out why. I mean, just driving, I had to drive, it's a half-mile stretch down this field, but I had to drive down through the field. I mean, it is so rough that I was in second on the low side, trying to just ease through it. I mean, just rougher than shit. And it's a squirrel and gopher problem they've got in their fields here. Ground squirrels and gopher mounds, badger mounds as well. This area over here is notorious for badgers because when I was a kid, I used to haul hay here with the 1065 bell wagon, and I remember breaking springs because of the badger holes. So what we found that works really well is we used to take our, if we had a stand that was really bad like this, really rough, we would rip at night. I gotta get my crane and get picked up on that tongue. But we would rip the ground at night, and that would while they're sleeping. And most of the gophers and the squirrels, it would kill most of those. The badgers, not so much. But it would kill. I guarantee it'd probably kill 70 to 80% of the gophers and squirrels in your field, because they would all be sleeping and you'd be cutting off all their tunnels and suffocating them. I better put my outriggers out. It's a pretty good pull to lift this whole thing back up. All right, so let's closed up. I'm just going to hold it. I wanted to get a hold of it. I want to leave a little bit of a gap so I can get in there with the grinder and V this out really good, clean all this. I did not do that. So I got to call the boys, tell them to get me some iron of some kind. We need to plate the bottom here, reinforce it. Okay, battery's disconnected. I need to go uphill on this side too again and clean it up, make it look a little better. Grind this crack completely out here. Go over it. I got the bottom. I'm gonna make one more pass on the bottom right in the middle here. And then same thing over here. This crack clear all the way up. So I think made a decision that we're gonna just carry on and try to get this field finished, and then this will be it for first cutting almost. If we can get through first, I told them, I says, we're gonna cut this plate they got on here because it's cracked too. I had to weld up through here. We'll skin this off and then all the way around, and then what we're gonna do is carry this on through, even maybe with some heavier plate, all the way down into here. I mean, I had another one break here. So just try to reinforce it as much as we can, but I think they can get going. Let's let go of it. Let's go to the other one and start welding on it. It's broken a different spot apparently. Well, rake number 2. Man, that is not going to be the easiest thing to weld back up, just based basically on how it's sitting. So I think the best thing to do got like a pillow block bearing right here or something, huh? So did I just take that pillow block bearing? Loose and then set it in the saddle here, V this out, weld that all back together. Don't know. Oscar Mayer. Hey, come here. Get out of there, ding dong. I'm picking this up. Get out of the... Don't go that way. Go that way, buddy. I don't want you to get hurt. Ow. What'd it do? Bend the hell out of this? I see. This kind of sits there. It's way screwed up. This. I think I just need to go, up. Yeah, something like that. And yeah, let me loosen this bolt up here or something. That's definitely a tough one to deal with there. I've got room between here and that eccentric lock, so I beefed it up as much as I could. But, oh, I see somebody's already been into this one, it looks like, and got it gusset. I don't know if that's factory or not, but it's kind of what needs to happen here. Is take a piece of strap and wrap around this and weld it and tie it to here. I don't think I got anything in here either that would suffice for that. I might have to go get me some strap. Yeah, I don't got anything. I'll just have to fucking put it back up there the way it is for now, and then I'll do that later. See if I can get me some strap. You can't weld it to this tubing because this, in the corners of this tubing, there's a shaft inside of a shaft, and what they're doing, they're using that as a shock absorber. And there's rubber in these corners, and that gives it a little give, so you can't weld it directly to this tubing, or you've lost your shock absorber, which obviously didn't help that much anyway. But alright, well, let me see if I can get the bearing back on it. That's got to go on there further than that. Wonderful. Or maybe that's all it's going to go. Shaft got hot and swelled up a little bit is the problem. Gonna have to let the shaft cool down so the bearing will go on. Yeah, it got hot. She's too hot, and it doesn't like it. Sure made a mess this morning out of the hay rakes, man. Holy cow. That's about all I can really gather with this whole situation is that heat on that shaft caused this issue. There we go. That's what I want to see. Grease. Let's get the greaser pointing that way. Right. Okay, so how am I going to get this to go back into there? Like so. We're still kind of something. need to pick up. How do I get, what am I gonna do there? To get that where I need it. Not sure yet. I picked up on the tire frame assembly. Oh, you ornery bastard. It's my glove. God dang, that thing's hot. Ow, big old badger hole. Let's see if it just goes. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Build up a little air, tighten this up. Put the eccentric lock back on there. Hook this to that and see if it'll make it through this field. But this, I mean, I don't think it's gonna last. It has to be reinforced somehow. I mean, see, like that. This has got a new, it's almost like they changed this whole thing, huh? 'Cause this one's black. Like it's a new piece or something. I wonder if you buy that whole piece and stick on there. Well, looky there, there's part number right there. HR. But there's probably a left and a right. Get back, look at the parts book. Probably the best thing, to be honest with you, the best thing you could probably do with this one is just replace it. See if we can weld it for now. But I mean, I just don't think that's gonna hold up. There's just nowhere to really reinforce it and beef it up. Okay, same ranch. Now he stopped me before I was leaving field after I did the rakes. Said this thing, the blower motors or nothing would kick on. Open some windows. And of course the gas cylinders are, I gotta go get something to lock that window open. It's too damn hot. Alright, hold the damn door open for a little while. Let me guess, he's turned the battery disconnect switch off. Oh no, that's on. Fuel pump kicked on. Move EHR lever. Okay. So, what's going on here? That's a windshield wiper. thought there was like a... See, that's changing there. Okay. What in the hell's going on here? I hear the clutch kicking on, but our blower fans are not doing nothing. Let's if it's got Tetra tires, it's gonna give you trouble. Come on, guys, clean the shit out of here where I can work on it, man. You know there's a problem. Why would you leave it like this, where you know the guy's coming over here to work on the son of a bitch? Clean the shit out of the way. Shit drives me crazy, man. Come on, get your shit together. That's a flasher right there, I think. Alright, this is what I'm after right here. Get all this shit out of the way. Holy man. Blower fan, but the clutch is kicking on. Let me get the power probe. Is there anything else associated? It's another one with the AC symbol. Some more blower fan, something or other there. What do we got? Relays over here. Now let's check it out, see what's going on here. Harder than the hubs of hell. So this 30 ampere right here, what am I looking at? We'll be in position 59 or 49. Okay, that one appears to be good. There's another one, 47, so 49, 48, 47. Okay. I see another blower fan one here, which is 15 amp. So be 1 row, 2 row, 3 rows over, and 2 up. 1, 2, 3. That one seems to be fine. I don't see anything else. I don't really see anything here. Did the blower motors take a shit? Usually a blower motor resistor, you would suspect 1 speed. What do we got for relays? We got a fan icon right there on this one, but I hear the clutch kicking on, so I'm not really thinking that's the problem. That would be, I'm not really following this whole diagram they got going on here, but I mean the relays aren't really laid out like that. Okay, so here's the 60 amp 6060. What the hell, man? It's like everything's backwards the way they got that laid out. You'd almost have to look at it like that. And that still ain't right. That is goofier than shit, man. Why do they have that all backwards? I'm Trying to remember what I ran into on one of these New Holland tractors one time. Okay, let me find... Because the clutch is kicking on, which I find kind of a little bit odd. But these relays, the way they've got them laid out here, doesn't make any sense to me on the picture. Because here's the 60 amp fuses. It's inverted. It needs to be turned around the other way. 60, 60, I guess... It just doesn't make any sense the way they got the relays lined out on this diagram, and they're going, yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, that seems really dumb to me. I think the blower motors are underneath the cab on this one, if I remember correctly. Seems like they were back underneath here somewhere. I mean, yeah, here's the cab filter. Hang on a second, let me find out what we got going on here. That blower motor's back there, I believe. That's the fuel tank sending unit. Actually, you know what? Yeah, it's right back there. I know it is. There's the blower motor right there. How do I access it? Alright, so I finally got a bunch of this shit out of the way to access the electrical connector port. That was quite an ordeal. Here it is right here. That should be... Okay, all that to find out that the blower fan's fine. What a pain in the ass. Alright, so that's fine. I have to decipher, I don't know. This doesn't have some climate control module bullshit in it, does it? I think it does. I think it does. Just ridiculous that you gotta discard and tear half the tractor apart just to get to the electrical connector to find out if the blower fan's got any power to it or not. If I could decipher their goofy diagram on their fuse panel, I could probably jump across their relay, but I can't make heads or tails of that. What the hell's this? Dual rate flasher. It's hot, guys, it's hot. Like I say, I've got no idea on these relays they got here. I have not a clue how they don't even have them arranged in the order. These two out here, they don't even have them identified as to what they are on the diagram. I mean, that is just absolutely piss poor, you know what? Piss poor the way they did that. Well, I guess I'll get my laptop, and I think I got a book on this, and start looking in the book and trying to find out what's going on. So, it's like the old 8200 John Deeres. They had a one blower motor here pulling it in, and then it would go into the other cab pressurization blower motor. There's two of them. There's one under the seat too. So I was back here dicking around with wires and checking fuses and relays, and I wiggled the fuse panel, and now it's gonna make a liar out of me. Nope, there it goes. Now it's coming on. I don't know. Move EH lever to neutral. I don't know what you're talking about. They're all in neutral. What are you talking about? So, you know it's gonna happen again. And then you'll be out here again, but I know maybe it was just a fuse that had wiggled or something like that. I don't know. Something right in there. You can hear that thing change pitch. There you go. There you go, right there, guys. Okay, got something going on here. Man, with this seat, like, gosh, if the backrest on the seat would like fold over or something. Eyeball. I bet where it plugs in, I bet it's all screwed up where it plugs in. Let's how do you get this thing unplugged? I don't know if I'm smart enough to figure it out. That's a really weird plug they got there. Is that how? No, I don't think so. Oh, it's right here. Here's the keeper on it. What do we got going on here? Is one of these burnt or something? This one here is kind of pushed out a little bit. I don't see anything obvious like a burnt wire or anything there. Let's try it again. Man. Well, man. I'm having trouble figuring out which. It's right in here. Alright, so it's right in here somewhere. AT controller offline. Okay. Alright, we got a pick here. We got a pick. I'm gonna try to do here all these female terminals. I'm gonna go in here and try to collapse them all. This one here, something ain't right with this. This is the one I bet causing all the problems right here. What do you want to bet? That one's the one causing all the problems. Yeah, it's completely spread out. That's the one causing the problems, I almost guarantee you. Just plug it back in and wiggle it around. See, I can't make a change now. I think I got it. Nope, 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 it did it again. Let me go through here. See, it's all spread out again. I think this plug might be bad. Let's see if I can shove the old pick through my finger. Try to collapse them the best I can. This one hole here though is screwed up. I'm almost guaranteeing you that is where the problem is. And maybe we can get by with it. Temperature sensor for the maybe it'll stay working for a while. I know where the general area is. I gotta go right next door. So I had a hay squeeze with a 8.3 C series Cummins in it, and the starter went bad in it, and I wanted to switch it over to a MT. It had an MT42, and there must be something different about those smaller Cummins than like a truck engine, or like a, you know, like an ISL 9 or something, because I ordered an MT39 starter for 11 tooth, you know, and I thought, okay, 11 tooth starter, that's what Cummins is. Cummins is 11 tooth, Cat's 10 tooth. Well, let me start this thing. We'll do this in the nice, cool air conditioner. But anyway, pulled it out yesterday, and that son of a bitch had 12 teeth on it. So I'm gonna go pull the starter out of my old road grader and put it in there to get them going, because they can't get one today, the right one. I got an MT39, just the wrong one over there. Well, me and Oscar are just sitting in the tractor here for a little bit, taking some water and cooling off a little bit. You were pretty cool, weren't you, buddy? You was laying under the truck in the shade, huh? You ain't no dummy. This tractor this winter is going to have to be split in two, and the transmission gone through. So what's happening is all the even, I'm trying to remember, yeah, all the even gears. When you go to an even clutch pack, you can go up to transmission pressure, as you can see right here, and the pressure drops down to like, oh, below 200 psi in all of the even gears. There's an even pack and an odd pack. Obviously something's going on in the even pack. So I told them, I said, you're gonna have to bale hay this summer in all the odd gears, skip the evens till we get through, because nobody said nothing. And I went and test drove it after I serviced it and fixed the exhaust manifold on it, and it kept throwing low trans pressure codes. And then I drove it some more, and I changed the corner post displays where I could read transmission pressure up here, and then it was doing it on every even gear. Okay, buddy, what do you think, little partner? Let's go over there and rob the starter out of my old road grader and bring it over here and put it in that hay squeeze so they can get that hay in the barn.